Well, howdy ho, Chinky Jones.
When you said that Crucial Conflict song, is it Crucial Conflict?
I don't know.
It's like in my mind, but I can't bring it out. No.
Oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
it
I was
wasn't
gonna
Crucial.
say, like, what? They didn't say howdy ho.
Oh, I can't think of it. I can't think of the song.
It'll
come to me.
When you want to know what I think of when I hear howdy ho.
What? Sorry.
Yeah, put that down.
My bad, dog.
Good burger.
He didn't say that.
Finn did. I think his name Finn.
The white boy on the fries?
Yep. He was like, well, howdy ho, Dex. You remember that?
Vaguely. My baby loves that, and I'm so happy because
Good
it's
burger.
like bridging the gap.
Yeah, that's definitely way before her time.
Definitely.
I was looking somewhere. It's been a while since I watched Kenan and Kel.
Who loves orange soda? I love orange soda too, Kel. What kind of orange soda you like? Knee High. Do they still make Knee High soda?
I don't be
Crush.
seeing Knee High.
Sunkiss.
Fanta.
I like Orange Crush. I don't really drink soda that much, but
Yeah, I haven't had orange soda in a long time.
I don't even know the
But
last time I had it.
it don't matter to me. Orange pop is where it's at.
I'm sorry, you were going to say
Grape.
something.
Which every soda manufacturer that makes orange
Makes grape.
makes a grape. Like Knee High grape. That's it right there.
Why do grape soda bubble up so much?
I don't know. It bubble up just
Like
as much as any other pop.
No, it doesn't. It bubbled up more than anything. I remember when I worked at McDonald's, the grape soda, it like fizzed up the most. Grape soda and root beer fizz the most when you like put it in the cup. That's not important. What were you going to say?
What fizzes the least?
I don't know. Water?
Sprite. Well, obviously.
McDonald's has the best Sprite.
Everybody says that.
Because they do.
I don't know. I don't understand why.
It is just more potent.
You know what? You know why you think that? It's probably the only place you can get Sprite.
No, that's not true.
Where else can you?
You can get Sprite. Other people have Coke products.
Like who?
I don't know right now. I'm trying to think.
I feel like most everybody else is
No,
Pepsi.
Wendy's has Coke products.
Yeah, but they be having that them machines.
Freestyle, but
freestyle
no,
machines.
it doesn't matter. They didn't always have freestyle machines, but
Yeah.
McDonald's has always had
And
the
they
best
taste the
Sprite.
same.
No, they don't.
That's like a placebo thing.
No, it's not. McDonald's got
somebody
that. It
said
hit
that.
you right here.
Somebody said that was like, "Dang, the McDonald's it just hit different." And I hope it do.
No,
It do.
No.
Like it's like all y'all having the same
No, this
effect
is
when
not.
it
This
tastes
is not.
exactly the
No,
same.
it does not taste. So what you're telling me is when you go to the McDonald's,
Spicy potato, the same. Like she'd be like, "You want a McDonald's?" I'm like,
give me a Sprite.
Give me a. She don't even say, "Give me a Sprite." Give me a McDonald's Sprite. Like
I don't go that far, but
because it's like it's a whole thing. This is a whole complex. People.
well, I honestly didn't know that it was a thing. But McDonald's legit got the best Sprite. Like you can't if you go buy a soda from the grocery store or whatever, it's not gonna taste the same as the fountain from McDonald's.
From the fountain. From
McDonald's.
That's the fountain.
Specifically.
No, it's not.
Because I can
McDonald's is the same.
if I get a Sprite from Wendy's, it's gonna taste the same as my 2-liter Sprite at home. And McDonald's got the Tropic Berry Sprite, so that's better too.
Well, that's a different Sprite entirely.
I'm just saying.
That's a different Sprite.
I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't know why we talking about that. Wrong. That's the end, sucker.
I just saw that. Not your kind of people. I'm like, that gotta be the intro.
Well, at least we caught it this time. I let the whole thing ride a couple weeks ago. It's okay.
We learn.
Mm-hmm.
Currently in your ear is
the Not Your Kind of People podcast with Rob Rosetti
and Chinky Jones.
We need a new engineer.
Definitely. We can't pay, but if you're willing to work for free.
That's not working for free. It's volunteering. Interning.
What is that? Sounds like free work to me.
No.
I'm sure that's what the companies be saying.
It's politically correct.
Political correctness. What does that even mean? People overvalue being polite.
I agree. Which some people say I'm rude. I don't think I'm rude. I find that people do not like direct communication.
No, they want to be coddled.
I ain't got time to coddle nobody.
No, we not kids no more.
Yeah. But then there's some people that are just jerks. Like, some people are just
mean.
A-holes.
And we just, I feel like it's that those people want to be miserable. You ain't got to talk to them.
Speaking of a-holes, I want to read y'all something. Now I want you to tell me your opinion of this. Because I thought she was just a trash bag. And I don't know if this is real.
Story time.
Where is it? Okay. So, this is like one of those strawberry letters or whatever where you write in to somebody and ask for, I guess. Anyway, the subject is, I want my fiance to get rid of his 4-year-old daughter.
Yikes.
Okay. Here's what she says. Hi, I need some advice from your mommies on your page. My fiance has a 4-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was born.
Wow.
He's been raising her on his own
Black
ever
woman
since.
Died in the hospital?
I don't know. Perhaps. Wouldn't be surprised.
Tragic. So tragedy already.
Mm-hmm. He's been raising her on his own ever since he lost his wife. I am now in the picture, and we are set to get married in 2022. I'm also 7 months pregnant with a precious little girl. I am not the stepmother type, and I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our child. To be quite honest, she gets on my damn nerves. For one, the little girl looks just like her mother, and having her around constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife. Second...
Whoa! What? Hold on. That's like horrible. That's horrible.
First, let me get through this, please. It gets better. Okay?
Oh my God.
Second, she's very attached to her daddy, and I'm afraid this is going to take away from my child's bond with her father. I basically want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find her a nice family that's looking to adopt a child. I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to let her go. I promise I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to look out for my child and make sure she receives all her daddy's attention without having her older sister intervene. Please help.
Oh my God. How you that self-absorbed?
First of all,
like, you see how how did she word it?
Well, I promise I'm not a bad person.
No. He's been raising her on his own ever since he lost his wife. I am now in the picture.
Mm-hmm. Like, forget about your dead wife. Forget about your child that lost her mother.
That you've been raising on
I'm
your
here
own.
now.
I'm here now.
So get rid of your kid.
Wow.
Like, what?
How do you get that crazy?
If that's not a douchebag,
How do you get that crazy?
I don't know.
Like what?
Maybe it's the pregnancy hormones that's like making her not be able to think.
Is it that bad?
Logically. I didn't have any crazy moments when I was pregnant. Not like that.
Then I feel like that's internalized misogyny used to, because I'm sure that's something men would say. Like, you're pregnant, you're going crazy. You need to relax, it's your hormones.
I don't know because sometimes
and they be valid. Like the woman be like, no, nigga, you cheating on me. Like, this baby
different.
ain't got nothing to do
but,
with it.
But when you're expecting you do have. Some people do have like heightened emotions and reactions to things.
Definitely.
So
but this is
I'm
like,
saying maybe she's having like a hyper reaction to
like
the fact
premeditated, though. It's like, we need to get rid of this. She been thinking about this. Like the only way that
maybe she's only been thinking about this for the last 7 months since she's been pregnant.
For 7 months?
I'm saying
you can't think about something for 7 months and then blame it on the hormones.
I don't know, man.
Like hormone, I can get it. Like one night, just like, just get rid of her. I'm tired of her. That happens with children, especially when they're not yours, and like you're in the step situation.
It should not though, because
with the baby, with the hormones,
no.
with the heightened emotions, I can get going off one night like, Dad, you just get rid of this baby. I'm so tired of her.
Not get rid of her.
I see what she do to you, and
no.
and like she just had this whole little fever dream, and then like the dude just like, you know what, you tweaking right now. Let's just go to sleep. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But she's going to the mommies.
Right, she don't already had a plan. Like, she can go live with her grandmama, or we can find her a foster family.
Imagine the conversation. Like, so me and your dad are having a baby, and
we don't want you.
We want you out of the picture.
Yeah, first of all, to even
go to this foster family
for her to, and like I said, I don't know. I don't know if this.
Right in her neck, like come.
I don't know if this is a real story or if this is like some,
gotta be a
internet something. But I can't imagine that any person would really like you've agreed to marry this person. You guys are engaged to be married. So I would think you love him. And you're going to tell him, you're going to be so selfish to be like, forget your other kid. We having a kid, and I want you to focus only on our kid. That's disgusting to me.
That's so stank.
That's so disgusting. Like
what
kind of dirtbag are you?
You know, the only reason somebody would even think about this, and they would never. She can never present. Maybe this is just like, I just need to type this out. And I'll free my conscience of it. Because maybe she really feels like a bad person. Like, why do I feel this way? Maybe it is the hormones. I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt. Right? Mm-hmm. But I know, everybody in the world know. If she presented this to this man,
it's over with.
Goodbye.
Like, you can go.
You said, you want me to get rid of no, we're getting rid of you. Goodbye. I'll see you. You want to do child support? I'll see you in court. It's on.
Oh my god.
It's on, bitch. It's on.
Rosetti language.
Man.
We don't call people bitches.
That person. Supreme. You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Thank you.
To spare you.
Unstable creatures. That's what I'm gonna call y'all. Unstable creatures.
I was just talking about baby boy with spicy potato.
I legit, when I was in college, bro, like I watched the baby boy a lot.
It comes on BET.
Oh, and I still watch it when it come on BET. On BET, which I hate it. I hate the voiceovers. Like I learned that I hate watching like movies the edited version,
Yeah.
And I also hate watching commercials. Like we was watching, what were we watching? Oh, I was watching The Undoing. No. Your Honor.
Yeah, I just started watching Undoing, but I haven't. Your Honor.
I haven't watched Undoing yet.
With
Don't ask me nobody's names. It come on Stars after. It's like a mini series or something.
About
anyway,
a judge, I presume.
No, that ain't what it was because that was on Stars, so it wasn't no commercials. I don't remember what we were watching, but I was getting mad, annoyed because commercials kept coming on.
Yeah, no reason.
I don't like watching. I realized that Netflix and binging things
has spoiled you.
Has spoiled me.
Yeah.
Even like my Hulu, I have ad-free Hulu.
Same.
So I'm not watching no commercials.
Absolutely not.
And I don't even I record the shows and just watch it back so I can skip through the commercials. I don't even watch most stuff. I don't watch live unless it's on like HBO or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't do the commercials at all. Not at all. And I hate because I get caught on YouTube. They had an unskippable ad.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's like, come on, man.
I don't like that.
Come on, man. What happened
anyway,
to the freedom?
Where were we? Baby boy, unstable creatures. Okay.
So I'm all about the litigation. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to. Anybody just finna come get no money from me or something like that.
You know, there is a stigma, right, with putting your business in the court system. I want to be able to come to an agreement without involving the courts.
Yeah, settlement. Let's settle this.
I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. But if we can't.
Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. Like, I don't know.
What makes me think about that, I was listening to Paul Mooney, and he was talking about Michael Jackson. And first off.
Recently?
No, it's like 90s. He's talking about Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. I guess when he at first got accused of molesting the boys, and they took a picture of his privates and stuff. And
the boys' privates? Of
Michael Jackson's. Mm-hmm. And he paid them off and came out and said, eventually the kids came out and said, yeah, it was all our parents who told us to do this, and he never touched us. Mm-hmm. And, Paul Mooney was like, if it was black people who had sued him, they wouldn't have got a dime. Just how much money he got, and Michael Jackson had, there was no reason he had to kowtow to their wishes about something that wasn't true. Mm-hmm. But since they was white and black, he said, just black people just afraid of white people.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah,
because
it's kind of true. I think that's
in a lot of instances
that's part of the reason why there's a stigma about getting your stuff in the court system. Mm-hmm. Because who in the court system?
Niggas.
And who run the court system?
Crackers.
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
Right. You can say crackers. I can say bitch. Bitches. So like I said, the C word.
What's the C word? Cunt?
Ooh.
I never understood.
Naughty.
I never understood why that was such a...
Me neither.
Nasty word.
Like that and prick. I like prick is the cunt of penis.
Whatever. Whatever. Speaking of prick, which I don't call people cunt. That's just not in my vocabulary.
It's in my lexicon heavy.
Nah, I don't.
Spicy,
I just don't say
Spicy
it.
Potato doesn't like it, but
it's weird.
When I get riled up, I'll say it. It's just
a weird. No, it's a weird
it's
word.
It's soothing to say in anger. It's cunt. What are you doing? Get over. You know what I'm saying? Or when you driving.
Nah.
Yeah, it's just good for me. It keeps me level headed.
Okay, well, whatever you need to keep you balanced.
Cunt is fun to say.
It just ain't never been in my.
I feel like we're
repertoire.
gonna get flagged or something for saying cunt this much.
We not. It's not a bad word, right? I mean,
it's
what is
definitely
it?
a bad
What
word.
is it really? What is a cunt?
A vagina.
what is vulgar about vagina?
It's a vulgar word for vagina.
Whatever.
Because what's a bitch?
A dog. But that's not what you were talking about.
But still, though, it's not a bad word.
It's just offensive to me, okay? You know I don't like the B word.
And cunt is offensive to very...
It ain't offensive to you.
To a lot of people. No, it is. That's why I say it. I'm saying it to be offensive.
You should not be out to offend.
Some people need to be offended. Like asshole. The assholes you talk about, you need to let them know that they assholes and or cunts or are exhibiting cunty behavior.
Goodness. I had a thought, but I forgot what it was. You were talking about Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
And
Black
white
people being
people.
afraid of white people. And that ties into Vlad the Impaler.
You know,
Or the Incriminator. Vlad the Incriminator.
I told you that I do not like Vlad.
Yeah, no, we've been talked about how Vlad is like a culture vulture, the epitome of a culture vulture.
Yeah, culture vulture.
And is a whack person. Nobody should be doing interviews with him. But I feel like a lot of people been watching his YouTube videos forever, like since forever, literally.
Yeah,
and like he had all the really nice and high profile.
I used to watch Vlad videos,
rappers on there and stuff, and personalities.
And I ain't gonna lie, I still like if it's somebody like if he interviews Boosie, I'm gonna watch it.
Just because so right. So you watch Lord Jamar and Boosie, and like young black entertainers, rappers and stuff want to come on there and talk, and like he wanted to talk about their criminal history for whatever reason.
Because
and they're not like, if to them this is what they put in their music anyway, so this is like them rapping. You know what I'm saying? This is what they talking about, and for the most part, they not even thinking about it like this could get me in trouble because they not even functioning on that level.
I'm not telling.
They just trying to get the exposure.
None of my business.
No, why?
Because it's black. Like let me see. Who would I tell my business to on tape? Nobody. Like
for what?
So this whole thing about what's the boy name that supposedly like the feds use Vlad's tapes?
Casanova.
Why are you sitting up there telling him your business?
They do, yeah. That it's partly it's not. You can't blame it all on Vlad.
I'm not blaming it. I'm not blaming it on Vlad because dude shouldn't have been telling him his business.
Yeah.
But Vlad shouldn't have been asking him no questions either.
Definitely.
Like, what do they got to do with
this song? I just put
what
out.
You talking about? And didn't they trying to hit him with the RICO, right?
Who, Vlad?
Casanova.
They did hit him with the RICO. He going down.
Yikes!
Ain't no getting out the RICO.
That's unfortunate.
And like the FBI Twitter account came out and was like, yeah, we used various songs and interviews, including Vlad.
Songs shouldn't count because niggas be lying in songs all the time.
I mean, if
I was his lawyer, I would be like, Yana.
Yeah, but
my client is just trying to keep up this drug dealer image.
No, with RICO, ain't no fighting it.
Yikes.
They got something on you already if they got you on the RICO. You got a plea deal. That's about the best you gonna do. He gonna do some time though. That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you a drug dealer.
Yeah. But you see what happened to G Herbo though. Now,
let's talk about this right quick.
That I feel like is a setup.
You think Ari snitched on him?
I don't know. I don't know who Ari is.
Ari Fletcher. He was dating her before he was with Tatiana. Tatiana.
I don't know who you're talking about. No, stop.
Just stop. Know this is how I relate to these people.
Listen,
Tatiana or Tiana. I don't know if her name Tatiana or Tiana, but that's Emily's daughter. Emily Fab's baby mama.
Come on now, dog.
You still don't know?
Come on, man.
All right. Whatever. G Herbo and Ari have a baby together.
So
That's
G
it.
Herbo's baby mama might have snitched on him.
I'm just asking the question. I don't know.
Why didn't you just say that?
Because I said her name. Like I didn't know you ain't know her name.
Only Ari I know is gold, baby.
All right.
But what I was going to say, because G
This
Herbo's
is quite tasty.
opening up, mental health facilities in the South Side and disenfranchised communities.
Did he open them with fraud money?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Trying to do something for the community.
I don't agree with like these scammers that are stealing from people. Like, no, I don't. And because most of the time they not stealing from robbing. I mean, the rich. They stealing from the poor. They stealing from other poor people.
Really?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
I understand that stance, but
They shouldn't be stealing from the rich either.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, maybe he might have been. I don't know, like that funded his the mental health places, or that's.
I doubt it. But they were saying that he
fine.
was like booking jets and buying stuff.
Like designer dogs.
Yeah. What's a designer dog though?
That's like the joints.
Like a cockapoo. No.
A cockapoo.
Is that a designer dog or not? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds real nasty to me. A designer dog, like that seems like really creepy breeding. Like,
I mean, it's
like
that's what breeding is.
Yeah.
You design, you take the breeds that you want. And
like saying it like that though is like makes it feel nasty.
Okay.
I got a designer dog.
I don't think anybody says that.
They took a cockapoo and a Shih Tzu.
I really don't think anybody says that.
And bred them, and I have the ultimate design. Like, there's people who like enter them in them competitions and stuff.
I would definitely enter my dog in the dog show.
Definitely not. Definitely not. I wouldn't want a show dog.
Why not? They be ugly.
Not necessarily ugly, but not what I want a dog for. You know what I'm saying? Not for the upkeep and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want that. My baby want a little rat dog, and I've kind of tell her like,
what you mean a rat dog?
Like a little dog that you can like put in a. She wants a cat, but that's not gonna happen ever in my life. One of them dogs that you can
carry around
in your little Louis bag and name her Bella. One of them little dogs.
What's wrong with that? You want a big dog?
I want a big dog. I mean, I don't have a problem with a little rat dog, but I just want. And I every time I think of those little dogs, my cousin had 2 Yorkies. Forever. They were like old to the point like she had them so long they didn't have teeth, right? But every time you come in her house, they want to bark. Like,
shut up.
It was Stephanie and Samantha. I will never forget those little dogs. They were so annoying. So I just think of like those little annoying little dogs. Like, what y'all gonna do if Mr. Yehudi come in here? What y'all gonna do?
Bark.
That's it.
They don't let somebody know.
I don't need nobody to bark. I need you to attack. Get them up out of here.
That's what I want a dog for.
And Stephanie and Samantha couldn't do that because you could just click them clear across the room.
Yeah, but them dogs not for that.
So if I have a little rat dog, I need 2 dogs. I need a little dog and a big dog. I need a guard dog and a little play dog.
Like you need a gun. What it sound like you need?
Well, I need the gun come after the dog. Like if the dog can't get them down, then okay,
yeah, it's a wrap.
It's time to light them up.
Yeah, you gotta get the shotgun.
Oh, I don't want to put no big holes in nobody.
We get a bird shot. It don't hurt. I mean, it hurt, but it's like not. It ain't gonna kill nobody.
They just sound hard. They just sound like ugh. Got a shotgun in my body. Shotgun hole in my body. Anyway, speaking of holes in people's bodies, oh, I shouldn't open it like that. Whatever. So, did you hear about? Sorry, guys. Okay, so you heard about the guy. I don't know. I'm asking. Did you hear about the police? The firefighter that was killed last week outside of What's Poppin'?
Yeah. So I heard about that. I didn't see the video though until recently. So
at first they were saying, there was a carjacking. So, but then now the police just released the surveillance video. It's not looking like a carjacking to me.
Well, my thing is the dude died, so
how they know if it was a carjacking?
Yeah.
Everybody's.
Why are they saying? Why do they think that?
I don't know.
Especially with the surveillance.
I don't know. Maybe they hadn't.
The dude died and the car was left there. Like they all got in the car and scurried away.
Right. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. They were saying that it was like a botched carjacking. But now with it, they can't possibly be saying it was a carjacking because the way these boys just hopped out the car, it wasn't even no give me your car or give me the keys, whatever. Mm-hmm. They hopped out guns blazing.
So you think it was like just
I don't know what it was.
A mob hit.
I don't know what it was. I'm just saying.
But they had to know he was coming out of there. And
it was too. It looked very calculated. Mm-hmm. It didn't look like a. And I'm no aficionado on carjackings. I never been jacked. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's like. What it looks like, but I would imagine that if you try to steal somebody's car, you would at least wait until they open the car door, and be like, "Give me your keys" or "Get out the car" or something.
Maybe they knew he had a gun.
If y'all knew he had a gun, y'all still wouldn't have approached him the way that they did, because he was just walking out the popcorn spot. Mm-hmm. And they just hopped out the car and upped on them. Yeah. So I don't know. I want to know what's happened. It's unfortunate that he lost his life. He fired back at them. I don't know if he shot any of them.
Yeah, that sucks. That's still going on in all of this.
Right. Like, what are y'all doing?
Like, whoa.
And they didn't nobody had no mask on?
I think that was the last thing they was worried about.
Obviously. It didn't seem like they knew he had a gun because...
Yeah, when he pulled it out, dude.
They was like... they was shook.
They tripped over themselves.
One of them, he lost his shoe. Mm-hmm. He ran up out his shoe.
He was scared. He was... It was so funny watching it. It's horrible.
It's
horrible.
It's bad.
Nobody died.
No, but it was that. I'm not gonna lie. The video was funny.
Yes.
But I'm sure they're gonna find. They already got the car. They already got the car that they was driving.
It was funny, wasn't it?
I think so.
It's pretty dark. Hey, I appreciate a good dark, some good dark funnies. I'm hoping. So like, the thing about it is. You don't want nobody dying, obviously. But it seemed like.
Can I have this?
No.
Why do you have this?
Why can't I have it?
What do you have it for?
To write on things. Come on, what do I have it for? Give me my marker. That's crazy. How you gonna question what I got something for?
I just can't imagine what you would use that for.
I run on my bike. You see?
Mm-hmm. It look like you done writing on it now. You don't need that no more.
I don't even also, since you just want to try to take stuff, I also wrote that. And I draw all type of other stuff with it. You go to Hobby Lobby or wherever they got. I seen them at Hobby Lobby. Go to Hobby Lobby.
I shop at Michael's.
Go to Michael's. But not Rosetti's. I'm trying to take my marker. Like, I don't use it. That's crazy. What if I just come up in your house? What you do with this pen? Like, what? You just gonna take it? If you say not much, oh, it's mine now. What kind of rationale are you living off of?
First of all, a pen is very different than a pen.
What's mine is mine.
You know what I use pens for. Oh, you know what I made today?
What?
I made some egg rolls. That's the first time I made egg rolls.
So you told me you was gonna make them.
Yeah.
How did you make them?
They came out good. Oh, you said how did I make them?
I mean, I also how did they come out, but yeah.
Yeah, they came out good. I bought the little wraps.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put
like prepackaged.
Huh?
They're like prepackaged
wrap. The wraps, yeah.
Yeah. Like phyllo dough or whatever.
No. It's egg roll like paper.
Like where you get it and it's frozen and you can just. Or like puff pastry.
Phyllo and puff pastry is different. It's very thin and very fragile. It's way more fragile than the egg roll paper.
Oh, okay.
And puff pastry is way thinner too.
Okay.
Anyway, so I just made some veggie egg rolls. They were really tasty.
Nice.
I threw some cabbage in there, carrots, purple.
Where you get the egg roll paper from?
Whole Foods. I mean, they have it anywhere
you go to
though.
H-Mart.
I don't know what that is.
It's like an Asian.
I need to go there and give me some.
Pacific, I don't know. Whatever.
I need to go there because I need to give me some nori fukaki.
I want to get some ramen.
Let's go there tomorrow.
Some, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, you're not doing nothing anyway.
Right. Exactly.
So
right.
I don't know where.
So you should.
What we
check
were talking about
before we decided to go to H Mart.
I just need to go there though because I want to make some vegan fish sticks.
Somebody got killed. The firefighter got killed. We was talking about how funny it was.
That's not what we were talking about. That's not what we were talking about at all. It was not funny. The video of the boys.
It's clear as day. They got the car.
Yeah, they got the car.
I feel like
somebody know. Like I feel like they zoomed in on their faces. Somebody know who them boys were.
Yeah.
They was probably driving their mama car or their baby mama car or something.
Yikes.
I'll be mad. Like, nigga, you wouldn't somebody in my car.
No. And you know they ain't no answering the phone. It's a wrap on that.
Man, I'll be tired. Like, right, where's my car? Where you at in my car?
See, that's why, like, nah. I nope.
Yeah, nah.
You can't use my car.
Yikes.
Nah. That's nuts, yo.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on from that.
What else is going on?
Still waiting on the stimulus.
Please don't hold your breath.
Yeah, like people is legit out here struggling.
Bro, and like
you see it. Like I guess I'm starting to see it more and more now.
One of my friends on Facebook, this dude I went to high school with, he posted that his student loan company called him like, oh, you haven't made a payment, da 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 da, and he was just like, what?
Right.
Like, what do you mean I haven't made a payment? Like niggas not working.
Yeah,
and like
then they put a freeze on that, which they just extended it to.
Did they extend it?
Yeah, it's in January.
Because I was going to say, I know I got that alert, like, your student loan payments will be resuming on December whatever.
Yeah, I think they.
Which I'm so fortunate that I've been able to continue working. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a lot of people that really are out here bad.
Yeah.
Lost everything.
And without a...
Now, let me ask you.
Lifeline in sight.
If you had been displaced, would you be concerned about buying Christmas presents?
No. I'm not concerned about it.
Well, I don't, because that's not a fit, because you don't even worry about Christmas in general, but I met this young lady. I was out giving out food to the community. We had, got these boxes of food or whatever. So I was out giving the food out to the community. This one girl, she came and got her box, and we were giving out masks and stuff like that. So she came back and was like, do you guys have any more boxes? But it was like an hour later, we had ran out of everything. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, well, whatever you can do, we're homeless, we're in temporary housing. So if you guys can like give us any food, give us any Christmas presents, it would be greatly appreciated.
Christmas presents.
And I just thought that I just thought it odd that you worried about, because she was just like, we gotta get out of this place. Yeah, we gotta get out of this place at the end of December because it's temporary. But you talking about Christmas presents, not. Do you know of any housing? Can you help me find somewhere to live?
Maybe a Christmas present is a tent.
Oh, it's so cold outside.
It ain't that cold.
It's gonna be cold.
Apparently not that cold. I'm asking for Christmas presents. I'm trying to get a PS5.
I don't know, but then you be thinking about, like, do people be trying to hustle you, especially around this time, because everybody's so giving and, trying to.
That's true.
Make sure people are straight. You think about that. Like,
yeah, I think a lot of like, it's a lot of people who take advantage of
people's Christmas spirit.
Not even that, but just pity. Mm-hmm. And like don't necessarily need it, but why not come up? You know what I'm saying? That's
unfortunate. But for me, if I have it, I'm gonna give, and if you're not doing the right thing with it, that's your business. I'm giving from a good place.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the implication that my giving spirit is being misused.
But what does it matter to you? Because you've already given.
Yeah, that makes. I mean, yeah, no, right. You're right, but like, I'm not giving. I'm not. That's what I mean. I'm struggling myself. I give where I can, obviously.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying like don't give and then you can't eat. Like one time I was so mad at myself, which it wasn't wasn't really hungry, but I was on my way over here, and it was a lady outside. She was like, can you give me some money to get something to eat? And I had just got some Chipotle. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't have any cash, but I got this I got this burrito bowl, you can have that. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I was like, damn, now what I'm gonna eat for dinner.
Yeah, you tweet.
But
I'd have been like, oh, sorry.
But I just feel like
this Chipotle smells good.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody asks, if somebody's like outside asking, I feel like they need it.
Yeah. I was I was going to Moriano's one day, and this little lady dropped a banana or something and stepped on it. Or I stepped on it. She dropped it or something. I stepped on it or something like that. And I felt bad.
So you went and bought her another banana?
No. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, oh no, it's my fault. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, and I kept going. And so I come out of Mariano's, and I see she's like sitting on the sidewalk with a sign in a cup, like begging for food. And I'm like, now I feel horrible.
Yeah, because she could have ate that banana that you stepped on.
So I told her like, man, I feel extra bad. And like, I just gave her like, here, you can buy another banana if you want. Gave her some money.
You gave her $1?
I gave her like $5.
Okay.
But if I actually have it, I have some change. I have it's so rare that I have cash. Mm-hmm. I give it, just here.
That's one thing. Like, I was on my way home the other day, and it was raining.
I'm not one to begging usually don't do nothing for me. It kind of
I don't know. I'm a sucker because I was on my way home like 2 weeks ago, and this dude, it was raining outside, and this dude had his little sign, and I was just like, dang, I should give him something. But then I was just like, I don't know. He probably trying to, I don't know. Yeah. And then, but I was like, I literally only had a $20 bill, and I was like, I'm not giving him $20.
Yeah, right.
But that's
definitely.
But that's not,
That's not.
I have before. But. I wasn't moved.
I never have.
I wasn't moved. It depends on the situation. Like, I just feel like you should, if you can, you should just be a blessing to people. And again, if they not doing the right thing with it, my conscience is clear because I feel like I did the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't about my conscience at that point. It's the reality of the situation for me, and it's just like, that's depressing. That's not cool. But damn, what was I about to say? Lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
It'll come back to me, I suppose. And you gave somebody $20. I've never have. Meek Mill gave some boys $20 and like he kind of called hell for it.
First of all,
these pocket watches.
People are so weird.
Yeah, it's like, why do you care?
They weird, and people extra bored right now. But people always feel like this.
I think people want to be able to find flaw in these people who are just so much more successful than they are. Like,
it's weird though. Like
you talk about spending how much at the club or at the strip club on throwing their strippers, but you only give these boys $20.
So, okay,
like, come on, you cornball.
How many times?
Like,
how many times you don't drove back past the little boys beating on the little buckets or
selling
bottled waters or whatever? You don't give them nothing. You're mad because he paid $20 for a bottle of water. Mm-hmm. That's really what you're mad about.
Yeah.
Because that's what they was doing. They was selling bottles of water, right?
And
so you're mad because he paid $20 for some water.
Yeah.
Was he supposed to give them $1,000, $10,000?
Since we know he's rich, since we know he's rich, and he does all that stuff he talks about in his songs.
Is he rich? I don't know if he's rich or not.
It don't matter.
I don't know why people don't mind their business, but I also don't know why he recorded it.
That's another thing I hate about like this charitable, like people who like gotta look what I did. This is what I did. I or like they just brag. It's like
it's
bragging
weird to me. Like if people going down to Tent City, just making a video like, oh, I fed the people there, or oh, I bought them some shit. Like, why do you have to broadcast it?
And I'll defend it here. Some people do it to like yo, this is what I do. Join me next time I do it. Mm-hmm. They just have like a proof or like just a proof of concept is not the right word I'm looking for, but like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, this is something I do all the time. I'm posting it here so y'all can see me doing it, and like, this is easy, and I do it every week, and come join me. You know what I'm saying? I can get that.
Mm-hmm.
I can get that, and maybe it's not as many people doing that as I may think. But I like to be optimistic in that a lot of people doing it to spread awareness.
I don't know,
but
some of the people
a lot
are
of people
just
is doing it for clout.
For clout, yeah. Like you have a person like Inglewood Barbie who is, she feeds people. She calls them the friends. She feeds the friends every night. Mm-hmm. And I think she's doing it. She does it like every winter through like April or something. Mm-hmm. And she, she posts it on her Instagram or whatever, and people sponsor nights and send her money or whatever. So that is okay. And I don't think that she does it in a like degrading or embarrassing way to them. Mm-hmm. But
and like not trying to make her out to be this savior.
Right, no. So if it's like that, then okay. If you're just trying to build awareness and get support to, fund the project, fine. But people that just be like, oh, let me record myself giving this person $300, like,
for what?
Why? You did it, okay.
Does it matter if anybody know that you did it?
That's what I'm saying. It only if it only matters if people know you did it. That's like, corny.
There's no point of doing it.
That's corny.
And like, you have behind. Well, I just did a good deed. Like, yeah, but for what purpose? You weren't doing it to be good. You were doing it to seem like you're good.
Mm-hmm. And that's
just corny.
Corny. It's corny.
And like, for real, I said it earlier. Like, people, there's an emphasis or there's like brownie points for being nice, and it outweighs you actually being a good person. Mm-hmm. Like, why is that? How does it even come to your mind to say, I need to separate a daughter from her father because that's what I want? Like, who am I?
It's weird. People are weird.
And they legit, like, because it's like, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. You can't control how I feel, what I'm supposed to do, off the band. Sure. But you're supposed to be bigger than your worst instincts or your worst thoughts.
Look.
Just because you think it don't mean you're supposed to. That's you.
Doesn't mean that it's right. Right.
Like,
that's cool that you think that way, but it's not cool that you think that way.
No. I think you should be able to think about whatever you want to think about and get it all. Think of everything as a possibility. Mm-hmm. What level you go to and how much it horrifies you, I guess, tells you what kind of person you is. But I think you gotta allow for that, or else I feel like that's like you repressing something.
I think that we all have, like, example. I think about punching my boss in her face a lot.
For sure.
I mean, a lot. Right? I wouldn't do it, though, because she's a little old lady.
You wouldn't do it unless provoked.
I wouldn't do it, period, because she's a little old lady.
I'll punch an old person.
I'm not going to punch an 80-year-old.
I would.
I'm just not. She would probably die.
Fine.
It's not appropriate.
You shouldn't. You tweaked. Why would you upset me to the point where I have to punch you?
Rosetti's not going to punch an old person, guys.
I might.
He's not going to do it.
I might.
He's woofing. Anyway.
If it was Trump, you want me to punch Trump?
He 80.
He like 76 or something.
Yeah.
I'll punch an old white man.
I'm
waiting for the opportunity to punch an old
Trump
white man.
Trump is different because one, he's a man. He's my
I slap.
Like, my
slap
boss is just very, like,
I slap her.
fragile.
I wouldn't punch her. You
Remember
she
that
might die.
video? Remember that video of like the protesters and in DC and the old fragile man, and then the police like did something to him, and like he.
No, that was Buffalo. That was in New York.
Was in New York.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Whatever. And he
And,
like
they
laid on the
bust his head,
laid on the ground with his head
almost
leaking.
died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not gonna hit my
I
balls.
wouldn't punch her. I slap her though. What's wrong with you? that'll get her together. I guarantee you. That'll snap her back to childhood.
God.
Like, what if he just was like, call you into the office, girl? Could you come? Oh, girl, thanks for coming over here. I just have to say that, your attitude is just too much for me. And sorry if this offends you, but acting like a real nigga right now. You wouldn't?
You got me right there.
You would?
You got me right there.
You would?
Boy.
And that's in every white person's soul.
Boy.
Every white person has the ability to say that and catch a swift one.
Let me tell you something.
A swift one.
I don't think that I would be able to.
That's what I'm saying.
At that point.
An old white person.
Not at that point.
I'm waiting for the opportunity.
She would never.
No.
Woo loud.
No, that's one of them things. That's one of them things that you allowed to think whatever.
I probably wouldn't even
think whatever you want to think.
If she said that, I would probably black out. No lie, I would probably black out.
Oh, now I remember that ass kicking.
Oh, I would probably black out. Cause yeah.
And couldn't nobody say nothing. She called you a what? Well.
Yeah.
Well. She what they said? She chose violence. She woke up and chose violence when you came with the hard R.
Yes. Ooh. See, now you got my blood boiling for nothing.
Hey man, I think about that all the time. Like, what if he just got the gall to say nigga?
Oh, I guarantee. Because again, she's literally like almost 80 years old. White lady, grew up in like Minnesota or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bigot dad.
Yeah.
Like,
make America great again.
She's definitely
up in there.
Yeah.
Up in this.
And that's why we don't get along, because she feels like that like I shouldn't say certain things to her. Like, I would never say that to my boss. Girl.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's your boss, like, I can't imagine her ever saying something like that, right? But there are probably, you gotta imagine, there are bosses out there who are.
Yeah.
Saying it.
And there are people out there that will accept it.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem. Because, like, it is certain things, like, I know my boss is not going to say certain stuff to me. Because she know how I'm coming.
And like, maybe I'm going to say, I'm going to hold off on saying that they out here just willingly calling people niggers.
No.
But I'm saying, like, just out here just, like,
behaving that way.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, because in some instances, you don't have to say it, but that's how you posturing yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, aside from the, like, black-white thing, some people legit are afraid of their boss. Yeah. Or, like, feel like I had one of the employees call me, and she was just like, oh, well, I didn't want to say anything to her because that's my boss, and, I don't want to get in trouble. And I was like, okay, well, you're an adult, so you're not going to get in trouble. Like,
the worst thing going to happen is you lose your job. But if you lose your job, you were supposed to lose your job.
That's it. And I be telling them, like, you can say to your boss, don't speak to me that way.
Right. That's totally fine.
Just because that's your boss don't mean they can talk to you any type of way
They're
or
not
be
your- they're not your
disrespectful
mama.
to you.
That's not true. No, a boss. It's the thing. They're an authority figure, but at the end of the day,
to the extent that
they're-
they can give me direction on a
Right.
certain thing.
at the end of the day, we still two adults working together.
That's what I've been trying to explain to my boss.
Yeah.
For like you
can't talk to
don't
me any kind
have
of way.
no authority over my life.
Yeah,
You don't really have no authority over my job because you don't even know how to do my job.
true.
She don't understand that.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You got to go through that. I was on Twitter.
You know, I'm actually becoming cool with it. Like, it don't bother me as much as it used to. I just be
It's a
like,
paycheck. It's
whatever.
a paycheck. That's
I
where I'm
just
at.
be like,
That's where I'm at with my job. It's a paycheck. Mm-hmm. And I need that paycheck to fund my
everything else you got going on.
my life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's fine with me. I was on Twitter, and somebody posted, that little text thread, of their boss texting them like, "Hey, you were supposed to be here at 11. Everything okay? Like, oh, my grandma just passed. I ain't gonna be able to make it today. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. In future, let us know as soon as you can so we can get your shift covered." Mm-hmm. And who do I talk to about put my 2 weeks in? Is the next response. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, and it was just like all this outpouring of people like, that job treated him like they treated him like a number, and where's the compassion? Like, how you expect somebody to call the situation like this? And
Y'all giving way too much credit to an employer.
my thing is, people's doing all that, right? But at the same time, understand, and we'll finish it like, these jobs really don't care about you. We all know that. Like, yeah, they don't. You are a number to them. You supposed to be responsible. At the end of the day, he was in the wrong. Mm-hmm. He should have. I ain't gonna be able to make it to work today. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
And this is my thing, right? So when I first started my job, I started my job on January 4th, right?
They were in the wrong. I said he, but whatever. He started your job January 4th.
But no, they. I don't think they were.
No. I don't know if it was a he or a she.
So I started my job January 4th. My brother died on January 9th, mm-hmm. right? So, and it was on a weekend. Mm-hmm. So, not right away, but definitely, I think on like Sunday evening or whatever, I let them know, like, I'm not coming to work this week.
Yeah.
You still have a response, and I understand everybody.
You gotta agree.
You grieves and handles things differently, but you still have a responsibility to your job. Yeah. So when people come to me and be like, "Oh, my dog died, so I died. That's why I didn't call," or "I was sick, so I didn't call."
That's not an excuse.
And I know I'm different, but I feel like if I let my job know that I wasn't coming to work when my whole brother died,
yeah,
you can let me know that you ain't coming to work when you broke your toe.
Yeah,
like.
And it's not it's not them expecting you to be this dark, asshole-ish, just unfeeling machine and all things about
but just to let you know, because we still have a business need.
I
don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry that your grandma died, but I ain't called you to ask you about your grandma. I called to ask you about this job. Mm-hmm. And you just jump like, I'm finna quit. Like, quit! Like, nigga, what you?
Because you're not here anyway, so I'm gonna find somebody to do your job.
Especially if that's your attitude, I'll be like, well, quit. Yeah. I wouldn't even play with him. Like dog, I'm checking on you right now.
I accept your resignation.
Yes. I'm not gonna beg you. I'm trying to get you cut. I'm trying to get this shift covered because I got a job to do. Now, at the same time, it is where I was talking to my friend, and he had found out that his cousin died, mm-hmm. and he was at work. And he was like, "Man, I just gotta go." And the dude wasn't trying to let him leave. And he was like, "Dang, I know now, y'all don't care." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bogus.
There
honestly,
are some people that just lack compassion. There's no
exactly,
empathy or whatever.
Exactly. It is definitely people like that.
Because just like when and maybe like I said, I've admitted plenty of times that I'm a sucker. When I find out that things have happened, I send flowers, I send cards. I check on them. Like one of my employees, her son passed away. I sent her flowers. I personally sent her a card and, checked on her a few weeks later but that's just how I am, and you can't expect your employer or your manager or whatever to care about you on type of level.
My thing is, especially stuff like that, stuff that's personal, it's tough. It's tough for you to, I guess, and I'm just going to say it. It's tough to expect that from anybody. Mm-hmm. And we had these bonds with people. You shouldn't
expect it from anybody.
Yeah, we had these bonds with people and we think, they would, if this happened, I feel like they would, be there for me or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's idealistic, but that's not necessarily reality.
And a lot of people
just bad with it. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Right. They're afraid. They're afraid to say anything because they don't want to upset you or whatever. And I know for me, I wouldn't even have known what to do for a person before I experienced the loss. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I kind of know. I know what I needed, so now I can be that for other people.
Yeah, and sometimes I don't even want to assume that either.
Right.
Because I know, for me, I'm just leave me alone. Mm-hmm. And some people, they need that reassurance or that shoulder to cry. They need the shoulder to cry on.
Yeah. I don't think it ever hurts.
Definitely. You gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
Without question.
My ship, lost her father about a month or so ago now. So a lot of times when you lose somebody, everybody's there for the funeral. They call you every day when it first happened. But then a month or two down the line, nobody's calling you anymore. Mm-hmm. But you still experiencing this change. So I just sent her a card. Mm-hmm. Just a quick little card so that she knows that, someone's still thinking about her. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think people, even if you want to be left alone, a quick text or a little card or something.
Yeah, no, it means a lot.
So I don't know.
It means a lot.
That's just how I'm coming, because
people, you need a little more of that.
Yeah, I think so. Spread the love.
Yeah, but your job
not from your job.
Your job do not.
Don't expect that from your job.
They do not care about you
because
don't get in your feelings and risk your employment over something like that. Take the days off, and the thing was, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need, I ain't gonna be able to make the rest of my shifts for the weekend." Mm-hmm. The manager was like, "Okay, that's fine. In future, let us know in advance." And he was like, "Yeah, clap up for 2 weeks." Like he done already gave this person.
I can't tell you in advance when somebody gonna die.
No, I'm just saying. No. He had missed his shift. Mm-hmm. You should have before you knew you got to go to work that day.
I think that it's a couple of things.
And it's not like he got in trouble for this or anything. He's just letting you know this is the policy. Mm-hmm. We got to run a business. At the end of the day, we got to run a business. And we need you to respect that. Mm-hmm. Even, maybe he should have said condolences or whatever, but
I do think it's two parts. And that's the whole human part of human resources. If you tell me, oh, my grandma just died, I'm not going to immediately say, okay, well, next time let me know a couple, I'm going to be I'm going to give you that. And then when I call you to check up on you, maybe the next day, I'll be like, okay, just let me know when you're scheduled for
there's no right time to do that.
I think timing. You gotta read the room.
I don't know. I didn't see anything wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you can also just be a little how would you want someone to respond to you in that situation?
how I said. But I wouldn't be in that situation.
Maybe not you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in that situation.
Maybe not you. I'm just saying, I don't know. I've had a lot of different experiences, and I've learned a lot.
You're in HR.
Yeah, so
I just
handle things differently than even my managers do, and I coached in that way.
I guess for me, it's just like handle your responsibilities. That's just a responsibility.
But you are very much just very like straightforward. Handle the business. Everybody is not like that. Some people like legit be distraught and they don't even be thinking about the fact that they even have a job when something happens. Like that's the last thing on their mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose, yeah.
So it's just, everybody's different and you got to meet them where they are.
Understandable.
Anyway.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
You got a word?
You know what my word is?
No, it's why.
Everybody needs to focus on themselves. Work on your body. Work on your credit. Work on your peace of mind. Work on your happiness. Because everybody going to do whatever they want to do. Even when they think they can't do it, they're going to figure out a way to do it. Everybody going to do what they want to do.
No matter what.
Make sure you do what you want to do.
You say that again.
That's all. That's my word.
Tight.
You got a recommendation?
Nah, not this week, unfortunately. Maybe next week.
Okay, well, I recommend that y'all listen to my word and focus on yourself. In a, selfless way, though. If that makes sense.
That don't make sense. Elaborate.
No. So, sometimes you be so focused on doing everything for everybody else. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't do it so much that you taking away from what you need to do for yourself. Be selfish, but still add value to the things around you.
I took that a different way. My thought was focus on yourself. Don't focus on not just the accomplishments or trying to help people accomplish stuff. But don't worry about what other people think of you.
Yeah,
or what you're doing.
Don't worry.
Just focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself. Make sure you're the best version of yourself. Mm-hmm. But any space that you walk into, your light should be shining. You should be adding value, not in a depleting way, like you're just pouring into everybody else and to the point where you don't have anything left for yourself. But you should still leave everything better than you came. You should still be able to, leave little gems for the people when you go into that space.
That clarifies it for me a little bit more. I guess it's just all of the above.
Basically.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah, you said it as simply as focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself, for sure. Mm-hmm. But not in a selfish way.
Why not?
Everybody has to be selfish.
Why not?
At a point, you have to be selfish. Because if not, people will just suck everything out of you.
Yeah.
Don't let niggas do that. Focus on yourself.
Shout out to that. Crown Royal.
What's the word? Salud.
Salud. Touching you right in your gills. Right in the gills.
Right there.
The lymph nodes.
Whew.
What's right here?
Thyroids.
The thyroids, right.
You got glands.
What, the saliva
thyroid glands?
Thyroid?
Thyroid glands.
What's the thyroid glands do?
I don't know. Sometimes they make you fat.
When I used to smoke, I was worried about getting thyroid cancer.
I'm glad you don't smoke no more.
Me too.
All right. Okay. Good talk.
Great talk. Great podcast. Mm-hmm. Thank you for listening.
Peace and blessings.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Just let your soul glow.
Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Feel it all so silky smooth.
Do you know? I was like, I was singing. What's the name of the song? What was the song he was singing?
You believe, yeah, I believe the children of the future.
Yeah.
But something, help them lead the way.
So I was telling my mom, like, the only reason I know that song was because of that movie. Like, I didn't even know it was like Whitney Houston's song at first.
It was?
She was like,
I didn't know it was Whitney Houston.
See? She was like, I don't even remember that part of the movie. I was like, how you don't remember that part of Coming to America? Sexual chocolate? How you don't remember that?
Sexual chocolate.
She oblivious. I was like, well, I guess I know what we're going to be watching this weekend.
That's a classic, man.
Come on.
I gotta
like,
get,
Sexual chocolate?
You know what I need to get on DVD?
Juice.
No. Never.
Baby Boy.
No, absolutely not.
Purple Rain.
Never seen Purple Rain.
Tragedy. How you ain't never seen Purple Rain? I knew this girl named Nick. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
I wish we could have had the visual of that. Yeah, no, never seen Purple Rain. But
I guess I know what we're watching this weekend.
I was gonna say Life. That's what I need on DVD.
Oh, that's been coming on a lot on
Blu-ray.
HBO.
It's on HBO. I might have to watch it. Is it on Max?
I don't know, but it's been coming on a lot.
They had Spawn
Either on HBO.
Max. I want to watch Spawn.
Oh, I like Spawn.
I know.
With Michael Jai White, right? It's on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that and True Grit. I want to watch True Grit as well.
What's True Grit?
It's like a Western.
I ain't gonna watch
but
that.
But it's the new version with Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, I ain't gonna watch that. I'm gonna definitely watch Spawn though. I really like Spawn.
Watch Spawn. Yeah,
Spawn was a good movie. The graphics are horrible. Like when you look at stuff,
like
when you look at stuff back then, it's crazy.
Awful. Then you watch Endgame. I watched Endgame. Oh man, I watched Endgame, and then so that was after the snap. Mm-hmm. And so at the beginning of the movie, they kind of showed everybody who got snapped away, and they chose Chadwick Boseman. Mm-hmm. And then when he pulled up at the end.
Oh man! Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. R.I.P. Dick Allen, White Sox slugger.
Why? I want to know why Dick is short for Richard. Yeah, we can talk about that next week. Dick. We ain't gonna talk about it next week, but it's just weird. I want to know. If y'all know, let me know why because that's dumb.
Rick. Dick.
So is that why? Because it ran with Rick.
Rick the
Rich.
Dick. Rick the Dick. Richie Rich.
It's dumb. Peace and blessings.
Seems pretty gay.
Bye.